everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back, and in the last episode, we spiced up our pneumatic craft area. I will say, just like looking at it now, I'm not the biggest fan of the color scheme. Possibly it's because we need to put something around this section now, and maybe add a bit of flooring in, but it kind of... it's very out of place where it is. I will admit that. I think it's because it's so close to the portal thing that... Hey, listen, it's fine, okay? It's okay. But yeah, we set up this guy, so we've got a pretty decent pressure chamber here. The pressure of which is at 2.3. Not the greatest, but we'll try to sort that out this episode. We also set up a processing for PCBs, molten plastic, etching acid, all pretty good stuff. And just very, very quickly at the end, we automated it with, a couple importers, exporters, and whatnot. And so this guy should have been running, getting stuff done, doing what he does best, and we should have at least some PCBs. Nice. We've got 2 unassembled PCBs. We've got one here that is at 100%. Oh, which should have extracted. I think if I turn exact mode off... What if I just... Oh, I've got to set to blacklist. Okay. Alright, remember that setting, guys. That's a pretty important one to check. Oh, God. Man, stuff like that happens, and it's just, it's embarrassing. The thing is, I know, like, when I watch people, listen, I'll be honest, I've changed a lot since when I used to watch people. I used to watch, and they'd be doing, like, silly little mistakes like that, and I'm, like, screaming at the screen. I'm like, it's not working because it's blacklisted, you know what I mean? But, like, listen. I've learnt that it just happens when you're recording. Anyhow. Now, Cuddy, in the comments of the last episode, made an amazing point. So at the moment, part of our issue isn't just... Well, I guess it's not really an issue, but this guy here wasn't running that fast. Not that guy, this guy. Like, as you can see, he's running it every so often. Like, it's not as fast as I wanted it to be. And we've got our heat coming in from this guy back here, the vortex tube. And that works. It uses some pressure. But, I mean, we don't need to use this. Or possibly we don't, because we have the resistive heater, this guy here, which we can slap together from Mechanism, and this can use just electricity to make heat. Oh, you know what else? Oh my god, all the puzzle pieces in my brain are coming together. If we go back to pneumatic craft, I believe there's something in pneumatic craft that turns heat into compressed air. A thermal compressor converts temperature differentials on opposite sides of the block to compressed air. Oh my god. We can do it. Wow. Okay. Holy schmoly, guys. Alright, yeah. We'll give that a shot. I don't know how crazy it will be, but we could actually do some crazy stuff if this works well. We would need a normal air compressor. Listen. I think we can do it. I think we can make this happen. Normal air compressor. Turn that into a thermal compressor with some compressed iron, heavy weighted, and some pressure tubes. This could be phenomenal. Or it could be a bit average. But, okay, so, in terms of ice, we have a lot. In fact, we have a lot of dry ice as well. Now, dry ice does have a pneumatic craft heat property. It has a temperature of minus 100 degrees Celsius. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. For those of you in America watching, at 0 degrees Celsius, water freezes into ice. At 100 degrees, it boils. So at negative 100 degrees, I don't know. I guess it dries. I don't know how accurate that is. But the point being that it's pretty cold. I don't know if there's a way for me to see every type of heat. Oh, I can hear. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, wait, what's happening here? What am I looking at? Cryofuel has a temperature of minus 469. That would be even better. Can we get our hands on some cryofuel? There's actually a bunch of stuff here. Liquid oxygen. Oh, we could do that so easily, and that's really, really cold. What else do we have? Liquid hydrogen. We could do that. That's even colder. Oh, yeah, we could... Yeah. So liquid hydrogen is currently looking like what we want. And it looks as though the temperature just rises as we come along here. Oh my god. Oh, we're going to have some fun with this. I planned to just make enough PCBs to make the flux compressor and just use power to hopefully cheat the system and, get the pressure up here. But I think we can... Yeah, this is a great idea. Okay, how do we... Where do we want to do this? I'm probably going to slap it down like around here. So we'll put some dirt here. I'll probably change the dirt into, you know, some other type of block or something. I imagine at some point. But how are we going to do this? So one side will have a resistive heater. And this guy can go very, very hot. The other side is going to have a bucket of... How's this going to work? So if we put a bucket of liquid nitrogen, it's going to heat up into a snow block, I believe. So that's fine. That's fine. We can still work with this. We'll have the thermal compressor here. So already you can see the north temperature, very, very hot. The south temperature is kind of heating up as well. It's like equalizing this sort of temperature here. If I were to put a dry ice there, we can see what happens. And we should see that that right side should get even cooler, I'd imagine. North temperature. Huh. Man, hold on. Converse temperature differentials on opposite sides of the block to compressed air. Place a high temperature block on one side and a low temperature on the opposite. Note that the north-south faces are thermally connected, as are the east-west. But there is no cross-connection from north-south to east-west. Thermally connected sides will attempt to equalize. Cool, so I think I could do like another heater here and another ice there, and it would work that way. Oh, anyhow. Yeah, so interesting, very interesting. Now, this guy here, another point to be made before we commit to this, is I can't put power on this unless I have access to the side, so we'll sort of just move these around a bit, I think. Put our dry ice back. I feel like the dry ice... Does this guy matter with temperature? No. I feel like... I don't really... It doesn't... What did I just see? Was that... These guys... Oh, honestly, hold on. I'm slowly losing my mind listening to these phantoms. Let's just remove them. Okay, so... sorry, I'm really trying to understand this. So there's heat. Cool. The north temperature... Okay, so it is dropping. Cool. And then that's just the ambient temperature, which looks really high in comparison. But it is going to drop to about the temperature of dry ice. Cool. And if I were to put heat there, this would heat up. We could set this guy to be like 10,000 RF per tick, which is easy for us to do. And look at that differential we have. And look at the air that we are creating. We're generating about 60 milliliters per tick. In comparison, this guy here is generating 10. Okay. Not as crazy, I guess, at the moment, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. So, I'm gonna actually turn this guy off, or I guess I'll set him to like 1, so that he can cool down a bit and we don't blow this guy up. In fact, maybe I should just very quickly while we're doing this. I'm also not sure how viable this is altogether, so we're sort of doing it for 2 reasons. One, to see if it works, and one, to see if it's worth doing at all, like regardless of if it works. So yeah, we now need... I mean, the cryofuel would be good, but unless there's a B for it, I don't see it being viable. That's my only option. Oh! We can just make it. Just simply. Blue ice... No, ice shards are the best, but we would... Corrupted Lunarium. We could grab one of those and farm them. Oh. Hold on. Did I grab one? A Lunarian? I don't think I did. Hold on. Swab? We don't have... Oh, wait, you know what? I think I actually got an egg from it. I'm pretty confident I remember killing one, and it dropped an egg. So, Lunarian. Corrupted Lunarian spawn egg. And is that what this one is? Corrupted Lunarian. Oh, we are... Oh, okay. This is possibly good. Yeah. So, let's pick up the dry ice. I was going to do the liquid oxygen, but I think we can get this working. So, we're going to have an exporter that will... No, we're going to have a constructor. And that will be placing the fluid. And we'll get a destructor to possibly pick up... I imagine the snow. Is that what we're going to assume happens here? We're going to search cryofuel. We're going to right-click this. It doesn't show up as a thermal thing. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't show up in that same list. In here. If I right-click here, though, you can see cryofuel, add Astra. Okay. little bit strange, but we'll see. There's also thermal resistance. What's that do? Like, dry ice has a thermal resistance of 200 compared to the 100. Thermal resistance controls how fast heat is able to move into or out of the block. Higher is slower. Interesting. Okay. It's good to know. Okay, and then packed ice is, yeah, very slow. Okay, and then ice is extremely slow. Cool. I'm learning. Alright. Huh. So do I actually want a really small number? Is that even possible? Because even like these positive numbers, the difference between this and the heat resistor is still like thousands of degrees, right? Depending on the settings. So if we just had one that was better at transferring heat, regardless of its temperature at this point, it would arguably be worth it. All of these are sitting at 100 as pretty much the minimum, so I don't... Oh my, Blaze Burner has a crazy thing. Look at this guy. There you go. There's actually some pretty cool stuff you can use. Here we go. A seething Blaze Burner has a wonderful transfer rate. That's fine. Look at this guy. Just torches. Okay. I don't know what I'm learning here. I'm just sort of... I'm enjoying looking at stuff. Wow, soul lava. Okay, anyhow. Cryofuel should turn into blue ice or snow. So we'll have a destructor to pick that up as well. That should work just fine. So we'll grab the destructor out. Listen, everything is going to work perfectly. Surely. So, to start off, we'll place a block, just as like a little, you know, the middle ground block. So that will go there, that will go there. This guy is going to, yeah, he's just going to break stuff. This guy here is going to place fluids, and it is going to be cryofuel. Now, I don't believe it will let me drag this in for whatever reason. I think I need to have a bucket of the stuff first. We obviously don't, but we will shortly. So, I'm going to have to do this somewhat manually, at least to begin with. I sort of gave up on the automating of this, but like, once we need a consistent type of resource, I'll do this area proper again. I thought we lost the spawner, but I recall it's somewhere else. That's okay. Cave creepers, we've got plenty of spawn eggs, so we can swap that guy out and not sweat losing it. We'll come back over here. So, spawn central, we'll turn that back on. We should see lunar dudes popping in here. Yeah, look at them. Oh god, plenty of Squidwards in here. I've still got the physics mod installed, and let me just say, endless fun for the whole family. Okay, well that's fine. Are we good? Oh, I'm in the fluid grid. I was like, okay, is everything just broken on me? But no, we're good. We're all good. It's crazy how little lag this creates compared to just the particles. You know those smoke particles from when the mobs normally die? I turn those off, and this is the comparison in terms of like performance. Ridiculous. Like, look, I get that when I'm turning away it's a bit laggy, but the actual things themselves aren't too bad. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll turn it off. Mobs, and we'll just go back to off. Cool. Okay, so we should now have that ice crystal popping up. Yeah, we've got 254 currently, and there's plenty more on its way. I'm now going to head over to our area, which, where was it? It was near the reactor, right? I believe somewhere over here. I think there's a crater in the ground. Yeah, here we go. So, we haven't used this stuff before. Like, we haven't made cryofuel, but we can. We can, and you know what? We don't actually have the network over here, so we're going to have to do something else. But that's okay. So, is it okay? I guess it's okay. What do we want? We want a cryo freezer. This stuff is made out of ostrum. If we search up ostrum, we have plenty of ingots. That should be fine. Let's make a stack of the plates as well, so that we've got plenty of building materials. An ostrum tank will be required. That'll be an iron rod, a bucket, and some of these plates. There we go. We've got at least one, I guess. And then we also need a block. Looks like we need a few, so that's fine. And now we've got at least one. I assume we'll need more, but for now it should be fine. I kind of don't want to place it here, because then I have to bring the whole network over, and I don't really want to. Because we haven't had to, you know what I mean? You know what? We will, but I've got a different plan. We'll use, I don't know, entangle blocks or something. I've got an entangle block on me. Cool. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to grab a chest Nope, just a normal chest. Can we get more chests than we do Twilight Forest chests? Just so that we can stop being confused whenever we pick them up. Alright, so this will go here. No, this will go elsewhere. That will go there. This will go back at the base, I think. Maybe at the processing place? Yeah, it can go over here. So, we'll just find a spot that we can get away with it. This area here as well. We'll do a renovation to this at some point and it'll look amazing. Trust me, guys. Trust me. It's totally on its way. So this is just going to have an exporter. We'll put a stack upgrade in here as well. Just so that we don't have to use a crazy exporter for it. And this will be placing in ice shards. Pretty simple stuff. And there we go. Cool. We will also be putting fluids into the base. And I'm not sure how we plan to do that just yet. I'm thinking possibly an entangled block will do it. Otherwise, I could go dimensional tank. And we could just hook up a specific color to be like the home base importer. And I think we might do that. I think that should be I don't know. I think it should work at least. So let's go importer. I think this one can justifiably have an ultra importer because it will be pretty hefty. And this guy, honestly, I might chuck it in the base just because it's sort of an important one, I guess. I still don't really know why this is still here, but that's fine. It's got a lot of power in it. I'm sure that'll come in handy. Yeah, well, we can probably put it there, honestly. So let's break this. Let's break that. Let's place our dimensional tank down there. This is going to be set to Dew Stream, and it is going to be set to, yeah, we'll just set it to Network 1. Nothing else is in there. We're going to have an importer, set it to fluids, and that should work. That should put all the fluids where it needs to go. We're now going to jump back over to our place in the ground, our hole down here, and that's where this is going to go. This is going to go to Dew Stream Network 1. Cool. And I forgot to entangle the chest. How the mighty have fallen. Where do we want to go? Processing? Oh, look. To be fair, like, how cool is that? What were we doing? Where were we doing it? Over here? Yeah. So we select that. And then, you know what I will... Yeah, no, that's fine. And then, where do I want to go? And then I want to go over there. It's pretty good. Alright. Honestly, I am excited to get this star. I don't know if we'll do the Greg star, but I guess we'll see. So we'll go ahead and entangle this guy. Cool. So that's the chest. This will then have the pipe connecting it. This will have a fluid. Interesting. Where do you think that needs to attach to? Underneath? I suppose. No. Huh. Is it... They're not suggesting that we have to put it in magically. We can. If they want to... If they want to say, oh, it's manual, use something else. No, that's fine. We can do it. It's okay. Let's see if the modular router can do it. The modular router is usually pretty shifty in what it can do. Shifty might not be the right word, but I don't know. So this will transfer into the router. This... Oh, I can't even select it. Alright, I'm going to have to look it up because I'm sure I'm missing something there. That's... otherwise, like, that's crazy, right? Add Astra. There must be a different way to use it. Oxygen, fueling, efficient fuel. Here we go. Using Ostrom, we've gathered, we can create the cryo freezer. When given power, this will convert cold items like ice, packed ice, blue ice, or ice shards into cryofuel. 73 buckets, you'll only need one to launch. This also freezes ice around it when placed, giving you an infinite ice source. So it freezes water. But, huh? Converts ice shards into cryofuel. But I have to place them in there? I really thought this was going to at least connect, whether or not it would work. It says it's got 3 buckets. Cryo freezer. Just to clarify that, like, it works a bit, right? Boom. That goes there. Then we provide power. And it makes cryofuel. Not a lot, but it makes it. But I can't connect to it like that. Cool. Okay. Not a clue then. Well, what could we possibly have to do here? Okay, there is a possibility. We can get a writer. A writer? No, we need a... We do need to integrate dynamics, I think. We're going to get an item interface, and then we're going to get an item exporter. We're going to grab logic cables. We are going to get our portable logic programmer, and maybe 3 cards. I don't think we'll need them, but we'll have them just in case plans change. The item interface will go there. The item exporter will go there. We will place down our logic cable, and we will try a few things. So, for starters, let's just see if export all items works. Survey says no. That's okay. There are more things we could try. We can tick this. We can go into the settings, and we can change the item slot. Now, let me show you roughly... you know what? I mean, we'll just try it, but realistically, it's going to change where it places it. Now, it says -1. I don't know if we go up or what we do, but we're going to try... we're going to try on that. We still need to keep this in export all. And in theory, as I change these item slots, one of them will be correct, okay? One of them will be what we want. The problem is I don't know what it is, obviously. We can also tick per operation is 1. I'm assuming it can access the ice shards. Perhaps I should try on a chest just to be sure. Let's grab chest. Just to make sure that this works, right? Because in fact, let's do the modular router so it only holds 1 stack. So if I go back in here and I change this back to -1, it all goes in. Perfect. Okay, so we know that it can access it. It's just a matter of figuring out which one. Cool. So then we'll place our cryo freezer back down. See, at least this side attaches. All right, let's get back in here. I mean, we can try like -2. You know what I mean? Like maybe we got to go down. I don't know. Otherwise, if there's a way to see what it is, because we could just keep guessing. It might never work. I don't know. Honestly, I could probably also just Google it, and I might see what other people have done to solve this problem. I mean, there's only at least like 3 different possibilities for the item spots here. So I'm gonna try +2, 3, and 4, and if we still get nothing, I'll give it a Google and I'll see what I can think of as well. If there's any other thing I can think of, we could try like, I don't know. Honestly, we could try just a hopper. As silly as that sounds, just something that will try regardless. Let's try just a hopper. Let's just for the sake of knowing. Yeah, pick all that up. So if I place that there and I place this in here, wow. Why? I'm annoyed. Like, yeah, sure, it's great, but I'm annoyed. Can we get a sender module? This thing won't connect there. You know what I almost need to do? Hold on, I'm cooking. Check this out. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. You guys are gonna love this. Check this. What we do is we remove this. We place a block. Huh? I guess it's dirt. That makes sense. Sure. Hold on. We place a modular router here. We select it. We pick it up. And when I hold this, it still has that location shown. Now, to be fair, it still says modular router, so we might have some issues, but... if we found a little bit of a loophole, potentially. So this guy... Oh, I put it on the wrong thing. Hold on. I need this guy. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so this guy's sending. This guy is inserting. So we place this here, we place this here. Place this one in, and it will fill up with ice shards. Place this one in, and... well, we tried. Okay, that's the main thing. Okay, as if... dude, the hopper working is actually... like, it's annoying. Like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy that worked. Like, what? Sender module Mark 1. Does that just push without needing to know anything? I just tell it the direction? I think possibly. Yeah. So just push to the right. Let's try that instead. So let's take this out. Let's put that one in. Just push it to the right like you would a hopper. No. Do we have any fast hoppers? What have we got? Copper hoppers. Copper hoppers. Copper hopper. Rapid hopper. Boom. 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 Alright, hold on. Bear with me. Place that there. Place this here. Nice! That is what we like. We love to see that. Brilliant. Now, the speed's still pretty slow, but we're good. In fact, honestly, a normal hopper could probably keep up with this. But I'm happy that I don't need to look it up. This thing's good enough. I'm on board. So we hook that up. This guy gets filled with ice shards. This guy gets topped up. We get cryofuel made. This stuff gets exported into our system. We go into the fluid grid, and we now have cryofuel. A small amount, but a consistent amount. The main thing that we're going to check once we have a bucket worth, is we're going to see if we can make a second bucket before the first bucket turns into snow, or whatever's meant to allegedly happen when it's over here. This guy's going to place it. This guy's going to pick up anything. It should work. Should, being obviously the key word there, but everything about this is automated. So we'll cross our fingers. Worst case, by the way, like this whole time, it's not a complete waste. We're still making PCBs, right? We've got 4 complete ones. This guy's still cooking up. You know, stuff's happening. It's all okay. We'll be able to make flux compressors regardless, so should be good. All right, we need 100 more mill buckets. Then I'll grab the bucket, add the filter, bada bing, bada boom. Alrighty, I grabbed out a bucket. I'm now placing it in the constructor set to fluid mode. So it will place the fluid here. I'm just going to place a dirt there. This might freeze everything around that. I don't particularly know how it works. But I'm going to put the fluid back. The fluid gets placed and instantly turned to snow. But I think we also made a crazy amount of pressure. Am I right in thinking that, or? I don't quite know. But I think it did just instantly turn to snow. Huh. Okay, well that's not fast enough, at least at the moment. If I do put dry ice, should we just do dry ice? So if I slap that there. Oh yeah, okay, so that's going to work. It's going to demolish our ice, but interesting. What'd that take us to? I feel like, oh wait, no. Oh wait, did it just get picked up? No, items. Just type items, blacklist dry ice. I mean, that didn't... Hold on. We didn't get the cryofuel back, right? No, okay. I was going to say... hold on. Dry ice. Let's try this again. So now we've got dry ice there. The north temperature is dropping in accordance. I can go in here and type my 10,000. Bump that up. So that goes up. Crazy amount of pressure or air is being created. We're at 70 currently, and that's maxed out at 2,000 degrees. So now it's, I guess, dropping as the other temperature rises. But if we wanted to, I could set this to be 20,000. And now we are generating... We're still only generating the same amount. Is that because the pressure's getting sent out, like we're maxed out? No, this guy, the thermal compressor, maxes out at 2,000 degrees Celsius. So then the north temperature needs to be cooled down enough, but it just can't. Okay, what can we do to cool it down faster? Because obviously, like the 2000, that's nowhere near, you know, negative 100 degrees. Even the cryofuel is only negative 500. What do we have that can freeze? I don't think Mechanism has a freezing equivalent of this thing. Okay. I should also just add the pipe, you know what I mean? Let's just do that. Oh my god. Oh no. I didn't have enough pipes. Hold on. I thought it would connect to the back. That's my bad. What? Why? What was that? Why was it like eating it? Alright, well regardless, hopefully we can get the pressure of this guy to rise. Now that the pressure's coming out of this guy. This seems crazy to me though. This guy's now only generating 18. Barely more than just a normal air compressor. Yeah. I feel like the dry ice really just isn't doing it. Can we just do... I almost want to say just water. You know what I mean? We could try liquid hydrogen and stuff, but I'll be honest, I don't really see it happening. we go fluid grid, this stuff's just instantly going to turn into, whatchamacallit? The other stuff. Fluids. Oh. Hold on. Fluids, boom. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That one's staying as cryo for a little bit longer. The temperature's actually dropping. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on to the horse. Contain the horse. Maybe, maybe there was a bunch of heat in this space where that block is, like where the liquid is. And it had built up to the level where it would transform whatever's placed in there. We place the fluid, it transforms it. But now it's slowly building it up again. We have a backup cryofuel that just got placed. So all that we need to do is see how much cryofuel we get by the time this fresh one that was just placed, turns into a snow block. Because, like, for example, right now, we just need 4 more. You know what I mean? Now we only need 3 more. You know what I mean? Like, we're at 300, we just need 3 more cryo generators to keep up with it. If this gets to 500, we just need a second. You know what I mean? Like, this is completely doable. Let's see what we get here in a second. Because if this gets to 500, that is amazing. Boom. Possibly we just need 1 more. Worst case. Best case, this just magically keeps up with it. Okay, yeah. So we need a second one. But look, that was bringing it down. And bringing up the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look. I'm sure that when I get this flux compressor, it's going to be amazing to the point where I'm like, oh, what a waste of time this was. But hey, once again, this is fun. That's why we're here. Okay, so all I need is genuinely just a second cryo freezer and just to like duplicate this. That's awesome. Once again, possible. We'll have to watch it in action to make sure that it does in fact work that way, but it appears like it will. So we will get the rapid hopper. This is this is what's making this possible. Kind of. Rapid hopper. I mean, like, realistically, it doesn't go through the stuff that fast, but we should be good. I think we've got plenty of stuff to do this. We'll place that there as well. The danks, by the way, for, like, placing pipes and stuff, is so good. It's phenomenal. But yeah, cool. So this guy will just need power as well, of course. Once again. Oh, does that not work? Okay, apparently they're not as good as I told you they were, but they are still pretty good. Sweet. So yeah, these are all running. And that should be able to keep up with it. It might be a bit janky for a few more seconds while this sort of like catches up, but once it's caught up, it should actually be good at what it does. Hopefully. So we go fluid. We check out this. As you can see, it's now twice as fast as it was. This one might transform straight away, but that's fine. We'll come back in a little bit and check on it. But for now, this is pretty good. So this is going to keep lowering, which is awesome. The temperature here is just going to stay at 2000, because of course it is. The air it's generating is really not that impressive at all. But yeah, I'll tell you what, I like it. Cool. So I think we have enough PCBs regardless to start possibly making the compressor that we're after. If we search compressor, we have a few. There's an electrostatic compressor that generates a lot of air from lightning strikes. We could try to automate lightning strikes and stuff. Like, that's possible. That could be fun. There's the flux compressor, which just sounds amazing. The only problem this guy has is that I need some stuff for it. But it should actually be pretty good. Pretty good. How good? Relatively good. Hold on. Let's see. Compressed iron gear. Then we need... Oh, yes, this guy's the tricky part. This guy, I either need to do all this, or I will say it might be possible that that I can request it from the Amadron. This is hooked up here. Let me get some emeralds just in case, because I don't have much air in this guy. Hold on. Do we have tubes? No. Custom trades. Add custom player trade. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So if I was on like the server, someone could add a trade for it. All right, yeah, that's neat. I know that you could probably trade with villagers, but once again, I don't really want to do that. Either way, hey, look at this guy. What are we down to? 1288. That might be where it's. Oh no, it's still gone further. Just a bit more slow at this point. So what's this at? 35.7. I mean, I guess that's okay. And so we could do this on both sides. Is that what it's suggesting? I believe it is. Okay. All right. So what are we doing? Wonderful question. Glad you asked. I think we have to make the flux compressor. Let's double check. I think that's what we were doing. Liquid compressor could be worth it. Not a horrible idea. Okay. Yeah. Hey, this game self needs advanced pressure tubes. So like we're making these tubes either way. We might as well just make the flux guy. I'm thinking. Oh no, that's an advanced liquid. We can just get a normal liquid one. Cool. Gotcha. Air compressor, advanced air compressor, advanced liquid, liquid compressor, solar compressor. Needs advanced ones anyway. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I think we'll just do, because this guy, what's he at? He's only at 2.75. Let's go ahead and invest in the good stuff. Let's try to get this guy. So we need an advanced pressure tube, which is going to need a recipe of some sort. We're probably going to give it 20 pressure chamber valves, I imagine. Because that only needs one laser, whereas this needs a drill and laser? Is that? I don't know. Yeah, this needs laser. Yeah, sure. We'll do this. Assembly platform. Oh, we've already got this stuff bookmarked. Cool. So, assembly platform, we'll need a finished PCB. So that's these guys. We can make 2 at the moment. We will need more transistors, which we have automated. So let's get like 10 of these crafted. That should be doable. And capacitors. What are we sitting at there? Yeah, let's get 10 of those as well. So they'll figure their thing out. Cool. We can start though. So assembly platform. This guy will go over here. Assembly platform. Cool. Next up will be the assembly laser, made out of some pneumatic cylinders, which is plastic, compressed iron, and a cannon barrel, which is, you know, a bunch of stuff that you can make. The assembly laser will go. Oh, you know what? I think that goes there, and then you have like the laser here. And then you place the import and the export and stuff. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. We need more PCBs, which should be on their way. Okay, it's getting there. Do I need what's going on? Do I need faster speeds? I think possibly. Let's grab a pipe upgrade for this guy. Grab a diamond one. Chuck that in there. There you go. That should be able to take care of it. And the extracting should be fine, I think. Cool. We'll see how that goes. So, transistors we should have now. Brilliant. Boom. Boom. 3 more PCBs. That should be enough. Alright, let's try this again. So, an importer. And then we will need an exporter, which is going to need some pneumatic cylinders, I think. It looked like. Oh, God. We need a little bit of everything. Yep. Boom, boom. And then that turns into power. And then that turns into walls. I think that's how that one works. So what do I have? I have the importer. I need the exporter. So let's rebookmark that. Yeah. And this needs a cannon barrel. And then that needs another cannon barrel because I need to make another set of them. Oh my God. Cannon barrel. Pneumatic cylinder. And export. Cool. So the importer will go there. The exporter will go there. Awesome, I guess. They will require pressure as well. I believe they can get that through this guy. Possibly from any of them. And possibly even just like... From this? No. Okay. What about on the side of this guy? No. What about here? What about here? No. Am I crazy? I swear that that's how they would connect. Huh. Oh, you know what? there is another. I'm pretty sure, yeah, assembly controller. That's what we're missing. And it needs 2 more finished PCBs, which we do not have. We just simply don't have them. We may have just made one. Nope. Which means we're waiting on this guy. So I'll tell you what. I'm probably going to dump in an hour of time in a bottle on this. There we go. And as you... Oh my god, it absolutely mows through it. It slows down heavily right at the end, but it's fine. Because at least we get a guaranteed one. And now this guy will fill up. And we can speed him up maybe once there's a few stockpiled in there. This obviously doesn't last forever, so... It's just a small little investment. Just a very small investment, guys. Everything's fine. Alright, but regardless, we're going to place the thing here. We're going to run the stuff underneath. And likely connect it to this pipe here. So let's perhaps get a few more pipes running. Just make sure we're ready for that. Cool. In order to make this, we are also going to need 20 valves. 20 pressure chamber valves. Which use pressure chamber walls and tubes. Or more compressed iron. 1, 2, boom, boom, 20. I can count. Pressure tubes, we've got 6 more. That should be fine. Okay, yeah, everything's going well. So, this guy, how's he going? He's coming along pretty well. This guy's still doing his thing. Let's go ahead and time in a bottle this guy just a little bit. Just to sort of help him along. In terms of the speed here, with the temperature, like, we could slap a heat resistor guy somewhere here. I don't think we need to. But we can. It's on the table. It's completely possible. But nah, that's okay. So... we will be wanting another finished PCB. We've got 2 of them. Beautiful. That's 3 total. Wonderful. So I want this guy to go here, which I think looks pretty cool. This is then going to connect like so. And that will run over here. And it looks like we need another tube. Can we do that? We can. Beautiful. What are these? Reinforced pressure tubes. Oh, and then there's advanced. Yeah, cool. Boom, power. I think that connects them. Yep. So this now has pressure, as you can see at the top. We can cover that up as well if we want. Sweet. And so now we need a program. Now, I believe for the program, we do actually have to charge this guy up a little bit. So we'll get a little bit of pressure in this guy. So that we can make the trade. And we are after a program. So we'll open this up. And we want program laser, I believe. So hopefully that shows up. Program laser. We're going to right click it once. Click place order. Little drone's going to come down and make that transaction for us, hopefully. There he comes. Oh. So he's taking the emeralds. And then he's going to go up and make that trade with the mothership. And here he comes. A new little friend. I'm losing my voice. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't know if that's me this episode that has caused that, but I'm losing my voice, so we'll wrap this one up pretty soon, I think. Alright, so the pressure's still building. This guy reckons he needs 3.5 to even work. I don't know if we have that within our system, but we'll try. I'll be honest, yeah, I don't know. I don't see it happening, to be frank, but maybe we'll have to disconnect this guy down here or something. Can we get a valve? A pneumatic craft valve or something? Like, or do I just have to turn it off? You know what I mean? Like, pressure tube. Pneumatic doors, they're pretty cool. An air cannon, not quite what I'm after. I appreciate it though. I'm imagining that I'm going to see an item and be like, ah, that's what I'm after. But I'm not really seeing it. Air grate tube? Nope. Regulator, redstone module. Transmits signals, blah, blah, blah. Regulator limits the pressure allowed. Vacuum tube. It's almost that. It's like adjacent to all this stuff, but it's just flow detector. No? What? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's something, I don't know. Okay, well anyhow. We should be able to get this done, so let's grab some chests. Let's grab 2. And I assume it's going to work like this. Where I put something in here and then it'll do the stuff. Problems. Needs more pressure. Status. There's no drill. Pressure is there. Information. Program. Cool. So, I will put 20 pressure chamber guys there, and then when it's ready, I suppose it will begin. Perhaps. Pressure is slowly rising, as with everything here. We could definitely see a benefit from an air compressor over here, though. I imagine. Yeah. Okay. So it needs reinforced bricks. Of course it does. Boom. Reinforced bricks. Cool. Air compressor. Sweet. So, the air compressors I'm going to place like here, I guess. And they are going to connect there. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I think it's by going boom, 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 boom. Cool. Hopefully we didn't lose too much pressure. We may have. Honestly, we may have. Coal, pow, pow, boom. And then we'll get our safety module as well. Our security module. Security? Was that what it was? Am I crazy? Was it a security module? Or did I craft the wrong thing this whole time? Or was it a... I mean, I guess there is no safety module, right? Yeah, I think it is a security one. Because it uses a safety tube in its recipe. Yeah, everything... Guys, everything's A-okay. Safety tube. What? Security. Cool. And so we'll chuck that in there so it doesn't blow up. In terms of pressure, we're at 3 already. I believe if I speed this guy up a little bit, it will help get this guy at least to 3.5. And that's pretty good in my books. Because that will at least get us what we want. So it is now running, as you can see. Ta-da-da! Can I speed it up? It doesn't look like it. I don't think that that's going 16 times as fast. In fact, yeah, no, I don't have a clue. Regardless, it's doing its thing. So in comes the laser. Honestly, these visually are beautiful, so I am very happy to mess with them instead of just like buying the thing. So there we go, it's lasering them. This guy is a little bit of a painful noise. It's stopped now, but I won't lie, it is not fun. Not fun to say the least. It's like toop, toop, toop. It's like, okay, yeah, I know. Alright, but yeah, look, there we go. That's our thing. We just need to wait for the export hand to pick it up, I guess. Come on. You can do it, buddy. Before the pressure drops too low. Come on. Come on. The pressure's dropping, buddy. I just need you to... Yeah, just cross there. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah. It is really cool, though. Like, look, the little hands close as well, I think. From memory. I recall them closing. Yeah. There we go. You saw them move a little bit, maybe. Either way, we've got it. Now, is it going to place it in there? No. Okay, so it's just going to go the long way around to this guy. I should probably place the chest there and there, I'm now realizing, but nevertheless, that's okay. Cool. Now, compressed blocks or compressed iron. I thought we were going to order some, but I cannot. Let's go iron blocks. Let's craft like 10. See if we can get that happening. Cool. We've got our tubes as well. Let's go ahead and chuck these in here to get them processed. Hopefully there's enough pressure. I think there is. And let's see if we can make a flux compressor and then just see, I guess, how good it is. Because I don't really know how good it is going to be. I don't necessarily see it being that good, to be honest. It's a lot more of those capacitors. Yeah, we'll need a few more of those as well, I think. Cool. They'll sort their things out. Pressure shouldn't take too much damage from that. Compressed iron, we've got plenty of that. Beautiful. Yeah, so we're just after PCBs. We do need this guy as well. Turbine motor needs turbine blades. So I need 3 of those. Yeah, 3 of those. So that's going to be 3 iron, 3 gold, 6 redstone. We can do that. And redstone, we need 6 of. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and chuck it in here. Get that stuff inputted. PCB. We want finished PCB. So we're going to craft those. We've got 3 of them. Beautiful. Then we want to make the rotor, which we'll use our turbine blades. Awesome. And then flux compressor. Bada bing, bada boom, as they say in the industry. We place it down and it connects. Here it is. Now it has a temperature. As the temperature rises, I believe the machine will slow. All right, the machine requires or produces heat. Okay, so this is just vague. The problem it has at the moment is there's no power. We're going to be putting power in. It's going to be ridiculous. Generates heat, which must be dissipated to avoid efficiency loss. I don't think it matters because of just how much power we have. Like, I don't really see it being a problem. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I'm sure we'll find out very shortly. Okay, security module's in. Power is attached. It's full of power. It's on. It is generating 16 milliliters per tick. And what? Can I increase this at all? I didn't really... For some reason, I thought there'd be like a bar that I can set. You know what I mean? Interesting. Well, I do have an idea then. If heat's going to make things better, then if we do this, then break this, and then place this over there, is that going to be just phenomenal? Maybe. So place that there. Temperature should drop and start dropping. Cool. We provide power. Security module. Honestly, these tubes will probably explode. Which I mean, like, probably a problem, not gonna lie. Let's place these here, break this, get a safety tube module, and place it right there. Because that is going to be providing a lot of pressure. Not as amazing as I thought it would be, to be honest. You know what I mean? Hold on. At Pneumaticraft, in terms of the upgrade modules, is there like another thing I can do? You know what I mean? Like bump it up sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like more power. Elytra dispensers. I mean, these are all like suit upgrades, aren't they? Oh, here we go. Scuba item search security speed upgrade. Boom. Oh, no, what? Upgrade. And then speed. That's probably what we want then. Some stomping upgrades and stuff. Thorncraft upgrades. Thorncraft isn't in, right? Can we just... Okay. Got a little worried for a second. Alright, speed upgrades. Cool. We don't have glycerol, so we'll just do this and make a stack of them. Well, there we go. And we'll put apparently 10 in here. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Everything just broke. Because it is just... Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Hold on. So, if I grab a valve for Pneumaticraft, and we exchange this so we don't lose it. See, I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker. So we place this. I kind of want it to be placed facing that way. Yep. So we'll select it. We'll break it. This might not remove any pressure. Let's see. So I'm gonna... Oh god. I've got to be far enough away that I don't open it. Boom. Oh no, but yeah, it's just turfed the whole thing. Either way, there we go. Okay, it's reattached. The pressure, we didn't actually lose that much by the looks of things. So then... So then, I simply attach this guy here. So he's directly... Oh. Huh. Does he need to have something attached? Interesting. Well, this guy has a security upgrade in him. So he can't explode, I think. I'm pretty sure. Fingers crossed. we can attach a pressure tube that can hold 20 bar. And then we can, in fact, we could probably also just bring this up here just so it looks a little cooler. And slap that guy down. You know, cover this stuff up just so it feels a little nicer, if only at the moment. And give this guy a shot. So security, speed, and, well, power. So here we go. It's making 2,000 milliliters per tick. The pipe is filled at almost 5 bar. It's kind of narrowing down a bit. I think that the temperature is pretty high. Perhaps we can get some of that fun stuff over here as well. Yeah. But the pressure is going up quite a bit. Okay. Let's grab a cryofuel. Well, look, we have a spare. We have a spare just laying around. So there we go. The temperature is still rising. Temperature is still rising. Okay. All right. How are we on the dry ice department? Oh, I've got power on that side. Can we put the power on top? Yeah. Cool. The temperature is still rising. Okay. But we're still making 239 milliliters per tick compared to the, 10 or maybe even the 30. And now it's using a lot more power. Cool. Compressor is running at suboptimal efficiency. The efficiency is at 9%. Cool the machine down under 50 degrees. Yeah, so it's way too hot. Absolutely, phenomenally way too hot. If we halve the speed here, then I think that if we take all the speed out, does the temperature drop like crazy? Not even really. If I put all this back in, it goes back up? Yeah. Okay, cool. Very interesting. Let's search at new and then upgrades. Is there some sort of like thermal coating we can put on this? You know what I mean? Like, can we somehow make it even colder? Is there an upgrade for that? Because that speed upgrade is ridiculous compared to the rest of the stuff. Like, genuinely pretty crazy. Okay, I mean, I don't really see one. Air conditioning in the chest plate? Yeah. Okay. Freeze? Do we have like some sort of... freezes water. Freezes a large area. There's like grenades and stuff. Oh, and this is turned into snow, so that's very much not helping with the temperature. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know what the play is here. If I were to do heat sinks, I don't think this does anything like meaningful. You know what I mean? But I mean, I can chuck heat sinks on, and as you can see, they'll get red hot. Hey, look, they are doing something at the moment. The problem is, I'm pretty sure the heatsink itself needs to cool down, and I don't quite know if we can do that. We could also attach a heat pipe. The heat pipe will take out a lot of the heat. Surprise, surprise. And then I think we can slap the heatsink onto that. And as you can see, then that gets hot. So that's an option. We can go heat pipes. Get a couple of these going. And then heat sinks. Get a couple more of these going. There we go. We got 28 of them. 28 of them. What are we possibly going to do with all that? Alright, so if I run this along here, oh god, this transfers the heat quite efficiently, and then I just layer all of these. Do we place your bets? We get something meaningful out of this or not? Survey says 770 degrees. The only ones that are reasonably hot are these first few. These ones back here, they're barely even getting any heat coming through them. So I don't know if that's a testament that the heat sink's working, or if it's a testament that like the efficiency drops off very, very quickly. So let's remove this. And we'll try in, I guess, one of the other directions to see how it goes. So what are these? I mean, I think it was working. Power, boom, power. What do we got? I mean, like, it wants what? It wants such a cold temperature. That's what I'm baffled by. If I were to chuck dry ice here, do the heat pipes attach to that? Can we see that? They do. Okay. What is that? What is the creaking? Can we? Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can we? Hold on. Guys, you guys hearing? I'm hearing something. I don't know if you guys are hearing something. I'm hearing something. Hold on. Let's that's fine. That was worth it. Okay, just in case, and then we'll place this on. I can't even place that on top. Okay, we'll place. Like, I don't even know. This doesn't even make sense to me. Do I need to place a normal tube down there to go into this? I think I do. Oh my god. I think this one needs to be a normal tube with a safety module on it. And we'll pretend that does something. But yeah, so the temperature here. We've learnt a little bit. Now, inside here we had a similar thing. Like, we've got this guy going on. Let's break this guy to hop in. We've got pressure tube blowing air onto heat sinks. And that is allowing this side to be as cold as it currently is, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, that's sort of it. So I don't know. I really don't know. What do I need to do here? What do I need to do? How do I cool this further? I think I've looked this up, like how to dissipate stuff as perfectly as I can. I'm trying to think of what else we can do. Like, if there's any other tricks that we can pull out here. The heat sinks, I mean, the fact that they work a little bit is pretty good, right? That's pretty impressive. But it doesn't necessarily help us too much. I'm thinking we possibly get the thermo pipes from a mechanism, and maybe I can, like, have them extract but not put it back. You know what I mean? Like, maybe there's something there. Maybe? What do you reckon? Is there something here? We said it's a configure. We said it's a pull. So now it's pulling heat out of this. And then can I get... Hold on. Can I get an ultimate trash can to void the heat? No. Okay. How do we void heat? Do I send this to... Oh, hold on. Hold your horses. We grab this. We grab... Entangle block. We order 10. I think I've got some in here. Yeah, but we order a few more. That's fine. We then go in this direction where we do have a few machines that require heat, and we just hijack one of them. So like this guy here is providing a lot of heat into these guys, and it's working pretty well. This guy is not running, allegedly. Is he making brine? What? Is he not getting heat? Is that what I'm now just learning? That this guy here hasn't been getting heat or something? Look, either way, it's fine. It doesn't actually matter, because I'm going to select this and provide stuff. I'm going to jump here real quick and disconnect that. And we're going to see if this works, okay? We're going to place some bets. I'm so excited. I like doing these little problem solving. So only if they work out in the end. So now that's attached. So the heat is going there. We can emphasize that it should be... Oh, sorry. That it should be pushed in. What do we get? Do we have anything changing? Not really. Where can we put this? Where can we put it? Can I put it with dry ice? Is that a possibility? I'm really trying to think, like, what What does mechanism have in the trashing or the heating department? Is there some sort of heat generator? Generator that uses the heat of lava or other burnable resources to produce energy. Okay. all right. I'm reading you. Okay. Heat generator. This doesn't sound like what I want, but I might make it anyway, just because it could. And I'd feel dumb if I didn't realize. Look at that. It attaches as if it wants to work, but it very clearly isn't. 300 Kelvin. Transferred, dissipated. Dissipated. Well, I mean, okay. Okay. Interesting. That's still normal temperature. We got a lot of quests completed by making this thing. Holy schmoly. That was apparently bottlenecking us this entire time. Oh my god. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Transferred, dissipated. I'm not getting much from this. Generator that uses the heat of lava or other burnable resources to produce energy. Heat generator. Let's click it. 2 modes of generating power. Surrounding the generator with lava sources or flowing blocks creates passive power over time through heat. Place 1 lava source block on top and let it flow over the sides. Make sure to have pipes connected for energy first. Placing combustible materials such as coal or wood into the generator will burn the fuel to create the power. It's not very efficient. Interesting. Awesome. Cool. It's not really absorbing it though, is it? Okay. I was hoping mechanism would have some sort of... Honestly, some sort of trash can, if we're being honest. Fluidic plenisher. Machine is capable of creating entire lakes by filling ravines and fluids. That's pretty fun. I like the idea of that. QIO? Can we store heat? Do we have a heat storage pad? There must be something we can do with this heat. I'm sure you guys know. You guys probably have like the perfect use the heat go bye-bye item. And I'll be like, why didn't I think? All I had to do was think of the heat go bye-bye item. Reactor, generator, solar generator. I mean, the evaporation thing sounds perfect, but it's just not really... The heat's not really going, is it? Okay, I mean, I've got an idea. We entangle the pipe that's over here, and we see if the heat transfers into the pipe. We go ahead and we probably just pick this guy up. But the heat that's in here, as you can see, it cools down, and this should go pretty much clear, to be honest. I guess maybe it's got a little bit of temp in it. But now we will select this. I'll probably have to update that block earlier, but that's okay. We will reconfigure this to attach. Cool. And we will head back and we will entangle. That little tool belt needs to be a little bit better at what it does. Like a little bit more responsive, I guess. So that's attached. What are we getting? I feel like this isn't pulling the heat. You know, hold on. Like, I feel like it's connecting, but that's what it looks like normally. Like room temperature. So I think what I need is a heat pipe to bridge the gap. Yeah? Heat pipe. Heat pipe is hot. And then this guy simply brings that out. No. Okay. Well, man, I don't know. I have no idea. The only other thing I could think of would be if I go back to that last setup we had. Like if the heat pipe attaches to the other stuff. You know what I mean? I'll do some tests off camera, but don't expect anything, okay? Okay, I haven't done anything, but I've read, and Caracas has a solution, allegedly. So we're going to give it a shot. To start off, we're going to hook this guy back up. set him to, what was it, like 2,000? What are these guys set at? 10,000. 10,000 was the magic number. Cool. And we will hook up our pipes, make sure this stuff works. Cool. So they're running again, having a grand old time. We're going to use compressed blocks of iron, and we're going to build some stuff, and we're gonna try this out. I don't really know if I'm gonna do it here, because the way that they described it was odd. They said they built a tank out of compressed iron with internal single block wide chambers filled with gelid styrothium. So we're going to be using the cryofuel or whatever. So internal single block wide chambers filled with cryofuel, and then place the compressor into the wall of it. That seems so odd. What does that mean? Like I'm guessing what it means, but I don't know. It doesn't really make sense in my brain. Let's make a little bit of a room down here and see if we can, I don't know, figure out something here. So I might have to order some compressed iron, but that's fine. Let's search iron, blocks. Let's order like 40 of them. That shouldn't take too long. Boom, boom. God, inventory's so messy, but in my head, I'm like, I need all of it. Everything in my inventory, I need it all. Alright, sweet. That might not actually have enough pressure to work, but that's okay. I'm sure it's all fine. Alright, so the first thing I will do is grab back that safety tube module, chuck on our pressure tube, our safety module, cool. And we'll get this guy sort of hooked up, I guess. So in terms of compressed iron, we actually don't have any. Unfortunately. Alright, well, anyhow. We'll bring this out a bit, and then we'll place it like here, I guess. There we go. So that's hooked up. And I'll provide power, I guess. There. You know what? I might actually entangle it just so that we have access to more sides. That makes sense. So we'll provide power to it externally. So we'll go... you know what? I think we've got an entangle block in here. Why is that not working? Oh, because it's in bag mode. My bad. Cool. So we'll place that guy there. We will place that there and provide power. Sweet. So it's got power. That might have been enough to kick off some of the compressed iron, maybe. But regardless, it is working. Yeah, it's got power. It's barely working. Why was it working before? Am I crazy? Oh yeah, speed upgrades and stuff. Gotcha. So speed upgrades go in. It creates a crazy amount as it slowly loses efficiency. But in the meantime, this guy's, he's getting up there. We continue breaking this. Get a nice area here. We grab out our cryofuel. We hope that... Oh, I'm hearing compressed. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing compressed iron being made. This is perfect. Alright, come on. This will be beautiful. Assuming it works as this wonderful comment has suggested. So, this is part of a wall. Oh, look at the heat transfer. Gotcha. And so, how exactly will this work? And so I do this, and this transfers, and this transfers, and this transfers, right? And all of these transfer, and then I place this here. And then what? And how much is that doing? It is lowering. To what it will lower to, I am not sure. Cool. If I place this here, that helps some of the heat dissipate as well. Interesting. I wonder if this is what they mean. I think it might be. I am curious as well. If I drop this, does that count? Oh, hold on. Oh, it's snow already. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. So, dry ice. Will that work? Will the ice block work as well? What are we thinking? Doesn't really look like. Boom. 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 What are we feeling currently? Do we feel like anything is happening at the moment in terms of using the ice, at least, like the dry ice. I would argue no. That's what I would say personally. No, but so currently we are at, yeah, okay. I think we're close to it, but I think it needs to be the liquid. That's what I'm currently thinking. Is that felt somewhat good, like, so that's spreading the heat out a bit. They said heat sinks were useless, but I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. So if we do that, we shouldn't get much of an improvement. The problem is I don't think, like, I guess every little bit counts. I'm wondering how much we need before it's actually like we're getting it. I mean, hey, at this current temperature, 1,000 milliliters per that's pretty good. Yeah, you know what? I think this is good enough. I was expecting that it needs to be at 50 to even be making like anything, but I think this is completely reasonable. I'll also say that one thing I didn't even consider was this guy transfers heat. Oh my god, you can entangle the heat. Oh, well, the entire game just changes at this point, ladies and gentlemen, because we can just go to La La Land and just hook this guy up. Okay. Yeah, alright. So, if we just build this up a bit and place this guy down and then just build like a cocoon around him. So one side needs power, so there you go. And then every other side will have these attached to them. Like so. Yep, tops like that. Yep, cool. And then we'll just dissipate all the heat. How cool is that? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I need another heatsink. We actually managed to use all of the sinkable heating, as they say. Boom, heatsink, and boom. Okay, so I'll be honest. I feel like that's got to be working pretty well. Pressure is above 5, even with this. Oh, this tube it just broke itself. That's what just happened, right? Yeah, the valve just popped off because we had too much pressure. Hold on. There was a thing for this. There was a regulator. This module limits the pressure allowed on its low side based on the redstone signal received. No signal equals 4.9, full signal equals no. Cool. And other signals are interpolated. Air is always allowed to travel backwards through the regulator, making it usable as a one-way valve. When up, okay, cool. So we want this, essentially. 1, 2. Regulator valve. We are going to also need to make a new valve for this guy. Guess we broke it. So that will go there, and we will place this guy. I guess that works. Threshold thing. So if I place this here, let's double check. It should reach 4.9 and no more. Oh, but I need this guy to be at 5. Is that gonna... Yo. Do not creak. You have a... Oh my god. It's too cold. We're too good at our job. Hold on. We need to... we need to reduce some of this cooling. We're too good. Wow. Amazing. Okay. Heat up a little, man. Come on. Alright. It was good how what? We need to relax. Wow. Alright. This guy broke again? What broke this time? That guy over there. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? We have a gadget for this. We go here, and boom. No, that didn't work. We go, boom. And now I can actually work through here. Cool. So this guy here, honestly, should probably have like a safety... I guess he didn't break. It was the valve that broke, wasn't it? We're going to be going through these valves, I'll tell you. So if that hooks up... Yep, that's fine. That's all empty. The networks are all empty at the moment, but I guess in a way that's okay. This will go here. This will, realistically, go here. That will attach. That will keep the pressure realistically low enough. You know what? I don't think... Hold on. I don't think we actually need the module. That's got that. That's got that. We go boom. We go boom. And we just won't heat this guy or cool this guy enough that he makes dangerous amounts of pressure? No, well, it doesn't matter. No, it does. No, yeah. I think we're fine. Because this guy will expel enough? No, I don't actually know. Security upgrade. Automatically release some air if the pressure would rise into the danger zone. Speed, volume. Adding volume increases the air that can be stored, causing the pressure to drop. Removing upgrades keep the pressure constant. Losing air from the machine. Okay. Release some air, but the problem is that that's only once it reaches 20. So what I would need is for this guy to be able to release air at 5. So I think these just need to be normal pressure tubes, to be honest. I think that's the realistic part here. I wanted to use the fancy tubes, but unless there's a way to upgrade the pressure chamber, I think we just need to... Oh my god. Yeah, I think we just need to use this, which, I mean, as you can see, it's not happy about. But no, relax. Yeah, relax. Like, it's making so much pressure that it can't. Like, it's just blowing up. Relax. It's not that deep. Just empty the gas, please. My god. We've created... This thing's crazy once you actually learn how to use it. Cool, so yeah, iron blocks and heat sinks. Alright, we're in the... Alright, cool. So if I attach this, cool. We can now start applying a little bit of, you know, just a little bit. So we've got 3 speed upgrades. We're making 67. We've got 4. We're making 100. So if I go 5, that's pretty crazy. That's 200. As you can see, the pressure is rising rapidly. If we chuck a safety tube module on, we can push it a little bit further as well, I think. 6 takes us to 300. We do need to be careful, because one of these is going to tip us over the edge. I think we can go to 7, but then 7 will be by far the last one. Possibly, we might even have to go back down to 6, because, like, now that it's caught up. Oh, no, okay. Looking pretty good. So yeah, this should get to 5 quite easily. The chamber wall is still so bad. I don't really get it. It's 5, and then it's 3.6, and then it's 2. Like, I kind of get it, but also... Do I need more volume in here? Is that the problem? I think I do. Hold on. I know this is a long episode, but I mean, I'm having fun. So you can't stop me. We need air canisters. At least 1. And we'll grab... Oh, God. We'll grab probably a few, to be honest, now that I've got more stuff. We'll grab these modules. I'll chuck them in. So now there's a lot more air inside. Or a lot more volume, right? Which means if I bump this guy up a bit with 9 upgrades, we're going to definitely take some out. But as you can see, it gets to 5 quite comfortably. I probably can do... What? I can probably do 8. The problem with 8 is now air, the pressure is pretty high, but it's kind of okay. But this, I mean, this should be better, right? What's the volume in here? Let's try to max this. Base volume is 432,000. The base volume of this is 10,000. So, we're going to try to... Yeah, we're just going to try and push it further. I think this is a good idea. So let's do 3 more. Chuck that in there. 3 more. Oh! No, I need more... Oh my god, I just need more everything. Iron block. Get another stack of these. Oh, we do have more block of compressed. My bad. For some reason, I thought we didn't. Cool. Boom, boom. All right, so 3 more go in here. That takes it from 10,000 base volume. Oh, effective volume. There we go. Because of the volume upgrades. Is 50,000. So we still need a lot more if we actually want to go where I want it to. So we'll keep trying. 1, 2, 3. So you can allegedly go up to 9. So I guess we'll just go up to... Is 9 the max, do you think? I assume it is, but We'll see. So 10, oh sorry, it's 10 the max, I mean. Effective volume of 60. It's not going up by much. I thought it would, yeah, okay. Very interesting. Upgrades. Adding volume, yeah. Capacity of the machine by 2 times square root of the upgrades, the number of upgrades. Cool. Max out, 20, you can do 25. Okay, yeah, makes a lot more sense. So we've got 10 currently. I'm gonna make enough for 25. I won't make more than that, but I might accidentally, but let's turn all of those into it. How many was that? I don't know. Not certain. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, yeah, we made a few more extra, but boom, 25. That gets us to still only 100,000. I won't lie, I'm quite surprised by that, but regardless, it should be a lot closer in work, I guess. So if we jump the speed up to 9 now, that should be pretty good. Possibly, we could probably even go 10, to be honest. Once again, if we just lower the temps, that also increases the rate at which we're making stuff. So this guy's almost at 5. Some of these are at 5. I might have to put safety modules on each of these. Does that even lower it? Am I crazy? Why is that tube more than that tube? Hold on. I'm going to break it, which is a little bit unfortunate. Going to make a wee bit mess. But I'd like for this to be right close to it. Now that we can entangle it, we can get away with it. And if that's anything to note, this should end up being a little bit higher than the other one was. So we've got that there. Let's go ahead and re-entangle this with our setup over here. Boom. So it's got power applied. It's got all the fun stuff applied. We're still small, I've just now realized, but that's okay. So temperature there. Security upgrade goes in. Speed upgrades go in. Volume upgrades go in. So there we go. We'll see how this goes. So the pressure in the tube is already at 4. It is going pretty well. The wall, or the guy here, is catching up, I guess. It's getting a lot of pressure. Warning, insert valid items. Inside, outside. Security. We could put volume upgrades in this guy. That might actually help. Somehow. No. Yeah. No? Maybe. He's at 4. This guy's at 5. What a mess that we're just having at the moment. Okay, wait, hold on. Do I make the micro missiles this episode? Wait, did we make them last episode? No. Okay, well. Micro missiles. There we go. And honestly, like, pulsating black hole, I mean, I can make it this episode. Do I just make it this episode? We've got the pressure almost where we want it to be. This guy's way too high of pressure, and he's not putting it in there fast enough. I almost need multiple valves here to put more pressure in. It's like there's a limit. What just broke? Stuff's bursting, things are popping. Huh. Yeah, I actually don't know what that glass was, by the way. I'm slightly concerned by the sound. We are at 5. We're at 5, and it's too much. Okay. No. Oh my god. Okay. Here's what I will say. I think that there's ways to fix this and make it work, but for now, oh my god, look at this tube. Okay, it's coming back down. Why is the tube so high? Listen, I think we can do it. I may just need to wait for it to climb, you know what I mean? Whereas currently I'm wanting to be lazy, but I think possibly either one less speed upgrade, maybe even like one less heat sink or something. But okay, whatever. Should I put all the stuff in? You know what? Let's do it. This episode's gonna be the black hole. Let's get that done. Let's dump most of our inventory away just so that we have enough to hold the stuff. Let's go pulsing black hole, paste in all the stuff here. Grab all of them in our inventory. in case we apparently haven't done that before. Grab the nuke. There we go. Open this guy. Chuck in everything. Everything will enter. Let's maybe also, while we're here, you know, go back to normal size. So as you can see, the stuff is entering in nicely. This whole thing didn't really work. We are at enough pressure. Oh, it's about to actually do it. Here comes the other remaining items. It did it before I could even screenshot that. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the pulsating black hole. We are now pretty much one away from the ATM star. Very, very exciting. Oh, cool. Was there always a trophy? All right, this thing's about to break again because it cannot help itself. That's okay. That's all right. You know what I'll try, actually? I'm going to take one more speed upgrade out and I'll reconnect it. Because surely there's like a sweet spot. If this doesn't reach 5, then what we'll do is we will remove a heatsink and try at the height. You know what I mean? Like, we'll figure it out. But yeah, sweet, cool. I mean, I got the thing. I'll probably title it Pulsating Black Hole, I guess, because, I mean, realistically, all this was so that we could get the pressure high enough. But I'm also tempted to call it, like, Flux Compressor, because it was pretty fun learning it, getting that stuff working. But yeah, either way, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Thank you to our donators, our channel members, our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you guys. And thank you for watching the video. Thank you for watching the ad, if you did, or being a YouTube premium member. Thank you. And hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.